Over the last 400 million years, the day has grown longer by 2 full hours, thanks to the slowing of rotation of Earth on its axis, while it will be a very long time before it stops spinning altogether. But what happens if today it stops spinning suddenly? Many years ago, roughly around 4.8 billion years, the Earth really started to form. It came together from a bunch of dust and rocks and other dust, and all these particles were spinning. And as they came together to form an accretion, from an accretion disk, it formed the Earth. Thanks to the laws of thermodynamics, one of them continued to spin and actually accumulated. So, the Earth is just spinning because it's always been spinning and all of its particles that make it up have been spinning. It's spinning because of the conservation of angular momentum. In the vacuum of space, there's nothing to act upon it to slow the Earth down. So, it's going to just keep going. And actually the Earth has slowed in its older age. 400 million years ago, a day lasted for 22 hours. 400 million years in future, the day will be of 26 hours. 2 years slowing by or 2 hours a day over 400 million years. Now we understand why the Earth is spinning. We understand that it is slowing down. But what happens if somebody comes along and just stopped it? So, if someone stopped it, those same thing that would happen if you just stop your car all of a sudden. Except on Earth, it would be much more drastic because we are spinning much faster. We are spinning in an easterly direction at about 1000 miles an hour along the equator. So, if all of a sudden you stop the Earth, everything that's unattached to the Earth would keep going eastward at about 1000 miles per hour. The wind, people, building, everything would just go eastward at 1000 miles per hour. But why don't we feel that we are moving through space at about 1000 miles an hour? It's interesting because the Earth moves at a constant speed, a constant rate of rotation. There's no acceleration which we would feel if that happened. So, what are some of those things that would happen if Earth just stopped spinning? Well, the seismologists think that it would set off a massive chain of super earthquakes, because they suspect that the rotation of Earth plays a big role in the movement of tectonic plates. So they think that we would all be dead of massive earthquakes. The spinning of the Earth and the centripetal force of the Earth is so strong that it basically keeps the oceans in place. It creates a bulge around the equator. The Earth is not a perfect sphere, it's bulged at the middle, and that's because of its spin. And that bulge actually brings the world's ocean towards the equator. In the southern hemisphere they move north, in the northern hemisphere they move south. But it's being pulled towards the middle of the Earth, the Earth's spare tire. So if it stops spinning all of a sudden, the world's ocean would go towards the poles. What else would happen? It will take a whole year to pull off what Earth does in a day. One part of the Earth would be a blazing scorching desert for half of the year, and then one part of the Earth would be a barren frozen wasteland. So there would be 4 seasons, and they would be very different. The line demarcating them would be really different, and when you went from winter to summer, eventually you would have nothing but sunlight and then nothing but dark depending on the season. The temperature swing would be huge. The magnetic field, well, gravity, it would change significantly if it stopped spinning, because centripetal force, of course the gravitational force, would be strongest at the poles instead of the equator. So we are slowing down, we are drying out. In 400 million years we all will be toast. Which is the most powerful space telescope in the world? Post your answers in our comment section and we will give a shout out to a randomly selected lucky winner. And yes, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe us.